Good day, fine people. A very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick. We're back on the Commodore 64, playing a top-down racing game called Badlands, been developed by ATARI Games and published by Domark in 1990, and based on the arcade cabinet by ATARI Games in 1989. Now, it's a part of the Super Sprint series, which consisted of Super Sprint and Champion Sprint and maybe a couple of others. But this race, well, this game is 4 laps over 8 different tracks. It's top-down racing and it's post-apocalyptic, so we're sort of like in the future. And away I go. I'm the blue car. What's accelerate? Right, I've got accelerate. So hold on to the track. Now, we've already reviewed this game on the ZX Spectrum and I think the Commodore Amiga. Come on. So accelerate and stuff. Now, you need to win the race each time to get to the next stage, and it seems like it's starting fairly easy. I'm the blue car, as you know. Now look out for spanners when they turn up, because we can use them to get upgrades like extra tyres and speed and stuff. It looks like I'm going to lap the whole field here. Seems like there's less room to move around than the ZX Spectrum version. Cars are a bit bigger there, but it plays pretty cool and I do like the sound. Also, had good music at the start. You can fire missiles to take out your opponents. Oh, it looks like there is a bit of ricocheting when you hit your opponent. So I've won that fairly easy. That race was the city. Good. I got a bonus wrench as well. Now, if you had this game back in the day, let me know. I'm loving it already, and I've only ever played, well, one track. Right, so we got tyres, turbo, speed, and extra shields or missiles if you want them. You can play 2 players, but I'm the only person here. Where are we going next? We're going here. It's like a figure of 8. Come on, Nick. Good. I recognise the track from the Spectrum version. Oh, skidded on some oil there. This will be great fun in 2-player. Seem to lose quite a bit of time by knocking it into the side. Remember, you need to win the race to progress. If you don't win, you're out. But there are a few credits or continues you can do. Could have got that spanner, but I missed the thing. Right, now I was going to try and review Super Off-Road in the Commodore 64. I've enjoyed that on everything I've played it on so far, but I couldn't get it to load. I tried various versions on different things. So we're playing we're playing Badlands. I'm into 3rd place here. 4 laps, see the lap counter, it's flashing on 3. Oh man, sometimes it's a bit tricky if you get stuck in traffic, and I just about did it on the last lap. Well done me, for I am a jolly good fellow, and so says me. Now, if you've watched this far into the video, it probably means you like this kind of stuff, so please consider subscribing if you haven't already done so, as I get off again. There's a few obstacles here. Big thank you to those people that have already subscribed. I've gone the wrong way. Right, so I've already got a lot to do here. Let's get through there. The green guy's got stuck on the side. Let's manoeuvre around. Right, look out for gateways that open up also. Yeah, I'm liking this game. It is pretty good, but I'm always a sucker for, for these top-down games. Remember, there's 8 tracks to do. We're already on track 3, aren't we? I'm losing sort of like count here. Your opponents are gradually going to get quicker and quicker. Come on, let's get past red car. Oh. Yeah, I think I need to build up my shields and I won't get bashed about the place so much. I'm into 3rd place. Come on, I need a good lap here. We're on lap 2 of 4. Can I get through there? Yes. Spanner would help me. Good. Come back, red car. I need the red car to get stuck on the scenery somehow. He's got stuck on the scenery. Oh, get past. Oh, I had a chance there and I've blown it. The drone is on the green drone's on 3, the red drone's on 3, and he's finished, isn't he? Curses blast in the other one. So I'm technically out in this post-apocalyptic race event, but I should have some credits left, I think. Yeah, I think I used a credit there. So I've got. Let's do my tyres up a bit more. Here we go. Right, you can get lost here if you don't work out where to go. So down there, that blue arrow is helping a lot. There are some games like this where it's not obvious where to go, particularly the Mega Drive. There's a few there. Oh, spin it. Spin it like a silver top. If you've completed all 8 of the tracks, let me know what happens at the end. I presume it just goes back to the beginning again with either quicker and quicker opponents. But whether the opponents have now slowed down because I've used a credit, that's probably the case, because just like the first race I did, we're now giving them a tonking. We're leading by a big distance. I wonder if it's got the helicopter like Super Sprint when you blow up. I'm not sure about that. No one's blown up so far. Quite confident I'm going to do this track easily peasily poo. If indeed that is a phrase, which we all know it isn't. No one's ever said that, ever. I'd like an option to compete maybe as the green and the red car as well. In one player it's always the blue car, unless there's something going on I don't know. Graphic colours are typically Commodore 64. Commodore 64 can pump out some great sort of like sounds, and this is sort of like engine sounds. It definitely sort of feels like there's more than one car going around the place. If you're wearing headphones it might be a little bit grating, but I would have been quite pleased with this back in the day. I'm quite pleased with it now, in fact. Badlands. Says Badlands champions, is that French for mushrooms? So it's to do with mushrooms in the Badland. So we've got tyres free. A turbo might be interesting. I think that's acceleration essentially to you and me. Now we've got gate opening and closing here. We don't want to get caught in them because then it'll be Doomsville for us. Come on, blue. Oh look, I was leading, they all took a shortcut and then I got bashed onto the scenery and already I'm half a lap behind. This is going a bit wrong. It's going very wrong. I'm almost going to be lapped here. Come on, Nick. Oh no. Might have to use another credit if indeed I've got one, but let's not get lapped. I've been lapped. Oh, I've been lapped. I'm a whole lap behind. Oh man, caravan. This isn't very clever. Laps in a 4-lap race. Yes, there we go. Have I got another credit left? We can but hope. I'll just keep pressing fire button and hope for the best. Put your favourite top-down racing game below. It doesn't matter what system it's on. Could be Badlands, could be on the Mega Drive, could be on the Spectrum, could be anywhere really. Commodore Amiga, Supercars. What do you think about that? Nitro, I always like Nitro on the Commodore Amiga. That was a pretty good game. But this loads up pretty quick. Come on lads, I need to... Whoops. Bit of a figure eight, bit of a jump here in the middle, so keep speed. Oops, I've crashed. Oh, there's the helicopter there, yeah. If you explode, the helicopter comes in and takes you back in, like all the Super Sprint games. I'm trying to concentrate here, but I'm losing a lot of time by bashing into the scenery. Ease off the accelerator around the corners. Oh, I got the jump that time, good. Catching these fellas up ever so gradually. Catching them up slowly but surely. Whee! Kaboom, kabiff, kabaff, boff, biff, baff, boof. Right, it's taking him out. The red helicopter comes in. I'm in second place. I think we've got 1 lap to go. Oh, we've got a spanner. Come on, that green one needs to make a boo-boo for me to get ahead. Do a boo-boo, green. Come on. Oh! Oh no, I was literally about 2 car lengths behind. 2 car lengths behind and I would have done the thing. Bim badim bidim. Great fun. It's game over for Nick. He's used all of his credits. I'm going to have another go, you know. Waiting for other players to join in. Well, he's not going to join in anytime soon, baboon. Remember this, track 1? It's the one where I thrashed them all and I'm going to thrash them again. So I skid round the corners with great aplomb. Great speed. I can't decide whether I like the Spectrum version or the Commodore 64 version. They both feel, they're the same game, but they both feel quite different from each other. I like them both for different reasons, I suppose. Quite good at lapping the other cars, on the first one at least. Then they start getting a little bit tricksy. A little bit tricksy for me. Let's see if we can get further than we did last time. These reviews aren't about expert gameplay, of course. They're always about how you would have found the game on your first or second go, and would there have been enough there for you to go back. Well, it's a driving game, isn't it? So I would have gone back lots and lots of times. It's a pretty decent driving game as well. I try and keep the reviews to about 10 minutes. If I'm really enjoying myself, it goes on much longer, and that tends to happen in race games. Well, this is probably going to last a bit longer anyway, because I'm having a second go and I'm not going to stop until all my credits are done, baby. Out again. So, you know, although this is my first go of this version, or second go, I seem to be getting it quite quickly. Be gentle with the handling. I would work on the, if you're getting your upgrades, I'd work on the steering first. That seems to be the best thing to do. Right, okay, so, oh, so if you bash into the other cars, you could lose direction quite quickly if you're facing the wrong way. Collect your spanners. Try and avoid collisions. Oh dear, that puts me... Am I in second place now? Right, I'll run through that green car like... Oh, don't do muck-ups. I think I've blown it, haven't I? Yes. Oh, I didn't... Oh, that's worse than last time. Don't blow it. In second place. Right, okay. Off we go again, number 10. But I've used one of my credits now. I've only got a few of those left to go. It's probably best if you get into an early lead. Oh look, both of them have mucked up on the corner there. Right, that's a good head start. Keep the head start. Keep the head start going and try and get your points back. Okay, over the bridge we go. So I've got a bit of a lead, but they seem to be bringing it back a little bit. It's a bit of a double-edged sword if you go for top speed. Oh no! If you go for top speed, because it's hard to control the car. So I'm in second place. Green is miles behind. It's quite a narrow track to go past. When I start firing my missiles, that's got him. He's not blown up though. He can take a little bit of damage. Green is totally out of it. Maybe he's been drinking. Out of it in that way. I lead again. On lap 2. Right, it's the final lap. It is the final lap. Nick, always available for computer game work. If the game's decent, of course. If it's an absolute pig, I'm not putting my name to that thing. Make sure it's good. I'm putting my name to video games, but good ones. Like Super Pixel 3D Grand Prix. Yeah, man. I've done it. It was in the balance for a little while, but I seem to get back into the lead again. I like this incidental music. The ZX Spectrum was missing that, of course, to this degree. Good fun. Green, blue and red. Once you keep going around, you can upgrade this stuff to maximum. There, I do the shield, so we might be struggling for speed soon. I did quite well on this track last time, I seem to remember. Turned in too early, Shirley. Oh. Buff it. Come on, let's buff. We want to cross the line. We want to shout the word buff. Past the red ones, they got stuck on spikes. That puts me back in position again. But I seem to be lacking speed. But those two are fighting against each other, which is costing them time. Well, I just drive off like a superstar. That should be enough. Unless I go hideously wrong, that should be enough now. Went over those spikes. Avoid that oil. He didn't, but he span round in the right direction. We don't find out who's dumping this oil somewhere. Someone with a leaky oil tank. If it's you, then let us know in the comment section below. So collision detection is quite fair. The one bit's going to annoy you sometimes maybe if you're stuck in traffic and you bash into one of your opponents left facing the wrong direction, and then drive half a lap in the wrong direction before you recover, and then by that time the race is over. It's a skill sort of like game. Right, this is the last lap. Come on, come round. Should be able to hold those off. Don't want to count my chickens before they've done stuff. That old phrase. Can I get that spanner? You can. That'll do us. That'll pay dividends when we come for our upgrades. How many spanners have we got, baby? I think we've got 3 spanners, it says there. What can we do with them? Best lap, 13.4 seconds. Pretty speedy. What's that going to cost? Top speed. Yeah, we've got mighty shields now on this second go. This is the track I had problems with before, but I've got shields. So if they bash into me, I won't be knocked flying as much. Presumably. Oh, look, there we go. That's what I was saying. Crashed into them, got sent the wrong way, and I'm miles behind again. I think this track could be my Achilles heel, but I think we might have a credit left as well. Step on it, big nose. Look at the red car's absolutely flying. I got lapped, didn't I, last time? Through there, that's good. Didn't get lapped this time, but I am in second place, fighting for third place. Through. Come on, might be if they do a muck up. Dip through there, dip through there. Yes, through there. Ow. It's fine margins, isn't it? I was almost there. Very, very, very fine margins. Is that game over again, or have I got one more credit left? Actually, I think I'm still in the game. Oh, it's this track. Right, this is where I got knocked out last time, wasn't it? Wasn't it? Yeah, this is where I got knocked out last time. So I've sort of like not improved, really. Well done, Nick. Not improved. Well, I hope I showed you quite a bit of the game here. It's got the graphics there, typically 8-bit, 1990 this from Domark. It's pretty good port as ports go. Nice, a nice little game. It's more advanced than Championship Sprint and Super Sprint as well. A bit more detail in the graphics there. It does feel like a fuller experience, a fuller game. Yeah, classic top-down retro arcade racing. If you want that sort of experience and you've got the Commodore 64 or emulation, then you can't really go wrong with this. It's a lot of fun when you... I like that helicopter bit. It's a lot of fun, but you're going to get to a certain point, then you have to keep practicing. There's bound to be a few cheats about the place, so you can just keep going and going and going, I suppose. I can't see myself winning from this position, and I'm out. As soon as I said the sentence, it was game over. Game over, man, game over. That's all my credits done. Put in my, well, whatever initials come to mind in the high score super duper thing. Yes, so I hope you liked having a look at that game. I was impressed. A good top-down racing game. If you want one for the Commodore 64, you can't really go wrong with this. One of the better ones. So that was Badlands, of course, on the Commodore 64, developed by ATARI Games, published by Domark in 1990, based on the arcade cabinet by ATARI from 1989. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and a very fond goodbye.
Goodbye.